Hello, everybody. This is Johnny Gellers. Welcome to another JG Mental Health Fridays. So today I want to talk to you about the word adjustment. With adjustment is a phase that we all have to go through when it comes to life. Look at the different examples. I'm gonna give you some examples: life transitions, job changes, school changes, things within this world right now. What we're seeing that is getting shown in our faces when it comes to racism, institutionalized racism, oppression, just a lot of things that hinder, different that we all go through when it comes to experiences and things like that. And there in the mental health field, there is a diagnosis that is given when it comes to dealing with adjustment, and that's called adjustment disorder. Adjustment disorder is a mix of physical and emotional symptoms that individuals face when it comes to experiences. And the maximum time period that you can have it for is for at least 3 months. If it goes past 3 months, individuals either get diagnosed as generalized anxiety disorder or PTSD, which is also known as post-traumatic stress disorder. But with all of us as individuals, I feel as though we all go through a phase of trying to adjust to different things. And the main thing that we normally do when it comes to adjustment is that we either act out or we either isolate. So I'm gonna give you an example. When COVID-19 happened in March, and we had got the outburst of it, we mainly act out because we didn't know what was going on. Emotions started flaring up. We didn't know what it was going to happen. But what we had to do, we had to adjust to it. We had to wear masks. We had to stay 6 feet apart from people and stuff, and we had to adjust from either work from home or receiving unemployment. That was a point of adjustment that we try to get through life. Another thing is, right now it's a hard time to either adjust to it because it's still happening to this day. From years and decades, we're still trying to fight for equality. We still trying to let people know that Black Lives Matter. We still have to let people know that in order for all lives to be matter, you can't just let a particular race out of the picture. If you want all lives to be matter, that means Black lives got to matter too, and stuff like that. And it's mainly shown, and it's getting slapped in our faces day in and day out. And that's a hard thing for us, including myself as an African American male, that we have to deal with that we got to figure out how to deal with it. And sometimes we have moments, right now we do have moments of where we actually are speaking up and saying this. So we want the world to adjust who we are, and adjust and respect us as individuals, male and female, respect us and things like that. So that's an adjustment phase that the whole world had to deal with. And another thing that individuals had to deal with when it comes to adjustment is figuring out what is next. What's the next thing that's going to happen? Right now, most states open up. Most cities is in like different phases when it comes to COVID-19. We don't know what's next in terms of like if individuals going back to work. We don't know what's next in terms of if individuals are, children rather, are going back to school, things like that. That's another thing that we got to figure out and how to adjust to that. And if there's any rules or parameters that's going to happen when it comes to when everything's supposed to open back up, and how we're going to have to adjust to that. So those are some main things to talk about. Now, the coping strategies I want to give out to everybody, in which a child through an older adult can use, are the following. Address your feelings. If you have a feeling, if you feel a particular way about something, speak up about it. Don't hold it in. Don't hide it. Just let it out. Because the more you hide it in, the more it's going to affect you. So it's best to speak it out. Talk it out. Mainly talk it out. Talk it out. If you got to talk to God, talk to God. If you got to talk to your family members, talk to your family members. If you got to talk to friends, talk to your friends. Also, if you feel as though that you don't feel like nobody's going to listen to you, if you think you need professional help like a therapist, a life coach, or counselor, use those resources. The resources are there for a reason. Use them so you can be able to get through different experiences in life, so you can be able to adjust to different things in life. One more thing, support groups. If you feel as though you need a group of people that went through the same things that you went through and how they overcame it, or they still going through it together, and you and that in the particular group want to work together as a team, there are support groups out there. So you can either check it out on social media or Google and see what support groups are in your neighborhood and in your area that you could join to be a part of. So those are some, short exercises, short, coping strategies I want to give to everybody when it comes to adjustment. We all go through a moment of trying to adjust to things, and it doesn't matter who we are and what we are, but it just shows that we all go through it, just in different phases of life, and we go through it through different experiences. And that's all I want to leave out with you. I want to give a special shout out to Andre Scott. He's a therapist here in Pittsburgh. He works for Adaptive Behavioral Services, and he has working on something coming up real shortly soon too, but he just released his own merchandise. So I'm rocking his shirt today, Able Vision. It says accept, believe, lead, and excel. So shout out to you, Andre. Y'all can hit him up about services with him, and also buy some merchandise for him. And that's what it's all about with us Black men being in this profession. We got to support one another in that aspect. But what I want to leave with you all is the closing remarks that I normally do in every video. And if you have any words or topics that you want to give to me, you can contact me on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Reflect on the positives, regardless of what the situation is right now. Reflect on the positives. Reflect on what you overcame in life. Plan ahead. If you have goals and dreams, still push through them. Don't let the distractions, mess you up. Still push through them and relax. If you feel as though you need a mental health break and you need like a day to yourself and you got to unplug from everything, take that time to unplug. If you need time to yourself, take that time for yourself. So reflect on the positives, plan ahead, and relax. RPR. I love y'all. I hope y'all stay safe. I hope y'all take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Just thank y'all for the support. Love y'all. Peace.